Hi, I'm Brandy Williams, and welcome to the exciting Las Vegas Strip, the entertainment capital, the fun capital, and best of all, the poker capital of the world. You can feel the electricity in the air. But tonight, the real excitement is happening at the Plaza Hotel. Welcome to the ultimate poker challenge.
The caliber of play here is just incredible.
It's the hottest game place anywhere.
It's a real old-fashioned dogfight.
And everyone is doing it.
It might win a very big pot.
The excitement.
I got really lucky.
The players.
The two of us have all of them surrounded.
The money. Ooh. The game is Texas Hold'em.
It's the ultimate poker challenge with Chad Brown. Today's co-host is Antonio the Magician Esfandiari, with guest poker commentary from Phil Locke. Now, here's Chad.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chad Brown, and welcome. We're in the 13th round of fast-paced, no-limit Texas Hold'em. My co-host this week, well, he's one of the toughest and most competitive players on the tour. Let's say hello to Antonio the Magician Esfandiari.
Thanks for the intro, Chad. Great to be here.
Great to have you.
Last week we had a great match. The last hand of the tournament was heads up between Chris and Max. Max pushed in on the flop.
Max is all in.
Chris was put to a very tough decision. Made a great call. Chris only held middle pair, 9 kicker. Max had some outs.
Max could win with a 5 or a 7.
Surprisingly, he did not get there.
It's a 9, and Chris Hinchcliffe has won.
And Chris went on to be our champion again.
That's right. And Chris is in the semifinals. The game is no limit Texas Hold'em, and millions could be at stake.
So let's get started. Matt Savage is here to introduce the 7 finalists from this week.
And we'll start with the introductions. In seat number 1 from Santa Cruz, 17,300 in chips, Mr. Kenny Wagner. In seat number 2 from Las Vegas, Nevada, 8,400 in chips, Ken James. In seat number 3 from Downey, California, 18,825 in chips, Kenna James. In seat number 5, 16,825 from Castro Valley, California, Eric Nicholson. In seat number 6 from Dallas, Texas, 4,475, Clarence Moore. In seat number 7, 16,000 in chips, Cincinnati, Ohio, Dr. Andy Robbins. And our chip leader in from Carrollton, Texas, 23,175, Vandy Crouch.
Well, underway here at the final table. Joining me, of course, is the legendary Unabomber Phil Locke. The blinds are 4 and 800 with a $100 ante.
Okay, let's see how it goes here. People are, well, this is a fold 9-7 offsuit under the gun.
Ken James is very familiar to all of our Ultimate Poker Challenge people.
It looks like Kenna James just woke up.
He's trying to wake up to a hand. He's got Jack 6 of diamonds.
Ooh, baby!
He wants to play it, but he'll fold. That's, yep.
It's a good laydown.
Now one away from the dealer button.
Vandy, who's our chip leader, has got a 7-9 suited. And he is going to raise it up.
And that's part of the reason why he's our chip leader is he's probably been playing quite aggressively. We're only seeing now at the final table what's happening, but I've heard he's an aggressive player, and that's a good technique in No Limit. Now he's sitting there hoping he doesn't get called, of course.
Right. And look at this. Ace, Queen of Hearts,
moving
all in.
It's now he's... King 9's going to fold. Vandy's going to be forced to call here. He has pot odds now, no matter what he has, pretty much. He look at the laugh. He knows he's been caught, but he'll put in the money and see what happens.
Well, of course, he's not going to like the fact that his opponent has an Ace, Queen of Hearts. That takes away his flush draw.
Right.
I'm going to donate to anybody. It might as well be you.
Okay. It's not much more.
But donation is the right word in this case.
Yeah. Oddly enough, Ace Queen versus this weaker holding. It's really only it's not the end of the world. He still has 35%.
Right. He's only a 2-to-1 dog.
For Clarence Moore, Clarence in the dominating position, but he is all in.
And you guys know at home when you have the Ace Queen, the 7 always comes, or in this case the 9.
The 9.
Poor guy. But he's not dead. He can still suck out.
2 cards left to come.
I don't know what's coming there.
He's around 25%, 24% to be exact, to catch up here.
Turn card is a jack.
Now what the jack does, it gives him a gut shot straight along with the ace or a queen.
A 10 would be a straight, ace or a queen would be an overpair. Oh!
And it's a 10.
So he gets there. You know?
And Clarence is going to double up.
The best hand won in that spot.
That's correct.
We're going to see some aggressive poker. It looks like a nice match is ahead of us.
And the Ultimate Poker Challenge is underway. So Eric is going to be under the gun here.
Under the gun. Folks, that means he's the first fella to act. First one in.
And look, Eric has Jack, 10 of diamonds.
Jack makes it 2,100.
He's raising under the... I don't like this play. 8-handed, 7-handed, 4-handed maybe, but 7-handed, what's he doing? He's setting... It's kind of a negative free roll, raising with those sort of cards early. But we'll see what happens.
And ace, 10 of hearts.
Kenny Wagner is our new chip leader.
Ken Wagner comes right in.
I don't agree with that play either. I raise or fold in that spot. I don't know. I would raise or fold there.
Well, it's 1,300 to Vandy. He's got 5-7 offsuit in the big blind, and he's mucking.
I would call there. It's only 1,300 more. The pot's pretty big. The pot's around 6,000 or so. Well, let's
see a flop.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Vandy would have flopped the straight draw. But Eric's got a monster hand. He's going to probably check and try and induce a bluff here. He has...
top pair jacks.
It's okay to bet, too, but checking is... Maybe your opponent can hang himself a little bit here. Oh,
look at this. All in for Ken.
A slight self-hanging here. It's a trivial call. He's top pair flush draw.
Call here.
He was hoping that
Kenny
his opponent
Wagner
would...
has ace-10.
Well,
no pair. He's up against Jack 10 of diamonds. Eric Nicholson has a pair of jacks, the top pair on the board here, and a diamond.
It's not over yet, but Eric is in great shape.
Left to come.
He needs pretty much an up. Now it's 0 outs.
Now it's over.
It's over.
And Eric is going to double up here.
Yep. Vandy would have got whacked, by the way. Vandy did do the right play. Forget it. I'm sorry, Vandy. You did the right thing.
Eric Nicholson wins the pot, doubles up.
Monday morning quarterback.
Yep.
The Ultimate Poker Challenge is heating up. When we come back, I'll teach you how to play some Texas Hold'em. And welcome to fabulous Las Vegas. And this is the Plaza Hotel, where America's hottest new poker event is happening now. Welcome to the Ultimate Poker Challenge. It's television's newest, most exciting poker event. Come join us at the Plaza Ultimate Poker Challenge. Welcome back. Here's how to play Texas Hold'em. Each player is dealt 2 cards face down called hole cards. Betting occurs, and 3 community cards are dealt face up called the flop. Betting continues, and a 4th card is dealt called the turn. There's another round of betting, and finally the last card called the river is dealt. The best combination of 5 cards wins the hand. And now you know.
Well, thanks, Brandy. And, of course, that was the Ultimate Poker Challenge.
Grand.
House band music.
Yep. Here we are at back at the poker tournament. You got to love poker.
Oh, yeah.
9-4 spades. You know you got to love that hand, but you have to fold it. Correct. 7-8. Only at last act can you call. Don't get involved. These people have a lot of chips. They're playing high card poker right now.
Cowboy Kenna James.
Oh, I remember when you interviewed me a few weeks back, and Eric Seidel knocked me out, just missing the final table. And I told you then I'd be back, and here I am. I'm back, and I'm ready to play. Ready to play today. Each player you lose, it changes your play because you need to play more hands, more by feel and instinct. It's more into reading your opponent, your intuition, how they bet their chips, the intensity. The kid in the 7th seat is a really tough player. I think he's going to be coming after me, so I'm going to have to watch my P's and Q's. It's still a tough field, tough competition, very hard, tough way to make a living. But I'm going to give it my best shot and let the cards fall where they may. Bring them on.
And Cowboy Kenna's got a king-queen offsuit, and he's going all in.
He has to. He's short-stacked. He's 1 away from the dealer button. It's a nice hand. It's 2 face cards. He's hoping just to pick up the pot.
The one guy I have covered.
And look at this. Ace, queen for Clarence, and he's definitely going to call here.
Yeah, it's a trivial call, and Ken is not going to be happy when he sees that how dominated his hand is.
Yeah, he's going to be about a 3-1 underdog.
Yeah.
That's all right. Actually, one of us got to go.
Now he's giving the poker ramble, trying to get the guy to fold because he knows that he's probably facing an ace jack or an ace 10. In Kenna's mind, he's thinking, "Oh, I'm beat. Oh boy, I want him to fold." He knows it's done. He's calling.
We had a couple overs.
Couple of overs. He's thinking that Ken has got a pair.
And Clarence has got the sweat coming down from his forehead on this decision. And he calls.
Right. Clarence is all in here.
He has to call, even if he puts him on a small pair.
By just a little bit, I believe.
The pot's big enough.
He has king queen. He's up against ace queen for Clarence.
This bodes poorly for Kenna, of course. He's got one chip left. You know what? If he loses, it's happened before. Crazy things. You never know. Okay, ace high is good right now.
Ace high's in the lead. Kenna's going to need only a king. That's it.
Yep.
Turn card. It's a queen. Kenna still has one out.
Going to need a king here.
It's three cards in the deck. It's a king only, and Kenna would win.
Yep.
Otherwise, Clarence is going to double up. And here's the river.
Comes the river.
Six of hearts, and Clarence is going to double up.
Kenna's down to one. That's a really sad sight right there. One chip in front of Kenna. The poor guy, you know.
Right, you can't go anywhere. Cowboy Kenna.
Look at this. The poor guy. You got to love Cowboy Kenna, though. He's like, I'm coming back.
That's right. It's not over yet, Cowboy.
He's got one chip.
He knows.
And you know what? A couple of hands later, Kenna has taken that one chip into a mini stack. And he's going to look for a face guard or two face guards and put it in.
It's queen 8 off. It mucks on Ken James. He mucks.
See that one chip? It's grown into like...
Cowboy Kenna, ace 5 off suit. He's going all in.
Kenna James going all in.
It's grown into like 16 or 20 chips there.
For 1,800.
18 chips. Let's see. He probably wants to call like king something.
Chip leader Vandy.
6-7. That's a fold.
Yeah, he's got
He
to
knows
lay
he's
it
beat.
down.
It's a -4. We'll put the money in there. 4-7 is a fold.
Eric folds. And look at this.
Oh.
Kenna's nemesis.
The one guy I don't want to call.
He's right about that. He's not going to call. He's going to go all in. He wants to protect his hand.
That's right. He's got an ace 10 of diamonds.
I wanted to play against that.
Ken is going to be about a 3-1 dog again.
Dominated. Let's see what he can do here.
Ace 10 of diamonds.
Ace 5 versus ace 10.
With ace 5 off suit.
You can see on the screen 71%, 29%. It's still not completely over. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Ken, of course, is looking for a 5. Let's see the flop.
Oh, an ace and a 5.
Look at this.
That's the same as a 5. He just has to dodge.
Ken went from a 3-1 dog to a 4-1 favorite.
Yeah, he has to dodge a 10 or running pair, and he's got the hand. Wow. Clarence is bummed.
It's a 9.
9. Now only a 9 or a 10. A 9 is a win or a 10 is a win. Does anyone have a heart? I didn't see.
Nope, it's going to be.
No hearts, okay.
It's going to be a 10. That's going to be it.
It's like 14% for Clarence to come back.
9's a winner too, isn't it?
Let's see what it queen.
And it's a queen. And Cowboy Ken.
He's taking that one chip. He's pumped it up to like 50 chips or whatever.
This is the cowboy dance here.
That was his wife there, Marsha Wagner.
One chip, he's got it pumped up. He can't believe it, and anything can happen right now when Cowboy gets chips.
He is pumped up. He's got to feel good right. Clarence is not feeling good. The corollary, of course. That's poker. Like Teddy KGB. Hanging around. Where are the Oreo cookies?
That was cute. It's kind of like a little side act that you watch.
That's right, a little side act. And we're going to come back with a little side act from my co-host, Antonio the Magician, right after this.
Like I said, it wouldn't have been a nicer, I wouldn't be here. Would be a nicer guy to lose.
Meanwhile, there's lots of emotion stirring at this table.
Hey, you're in the middle of tournament competition on the Plaza Ultimate Poker Challenge. Here are some of the semifinalists to date.
And it's a queen, and Nick the Kid wins our first Ultimate Poker Challenge.
Have you shaved yet? Hey, Steve, I'd like to present you with the entry chip to the semifinal tournament.
He doesn't get a queen.
Won the tournament.
Diamond.
Boy, is he relieved.
Joe is going to be our champion today.
For more semifinalists and point leaders in our weekly competition, check out UltimatePokerChallenge.com. Hold tight. We'll be right back with Chad and Antonio.
Welcome back to the Plaza Ultimate Poker Challenge. Antonio, how'd you get the nickname The Magician?
Pre-poker, I used to do magic for a living. That was my profession. So when I came into poker, the name kind of just stuck. And that was it. Once I discovered poker, magic kind of took a back burner, and I don't do it as much. I still do it for friends and mostly for the girls. And that's about it.
You think you could give us a little something?
Absolutely.
Wow. Hey, I couldn't do that.
A little too much time on my hand.
Well, you know, word has it that you also are able to defy gravity with a chip.
Don't believe everything you hear. No, actually, this looks kind of cool. It's called the anti-gravity chip trick.
All right. Wow. Wow, that is great, man.
Well, thank you.
Well, let's get right back to the magic of the final table.
Thanks, Chad. I'm telling you, if any of these guys could perform even half the magic that Antonio could do, they would be guaranteed a first place win.
That's right. So now they got to rely on luck instead.
Right.
Well, look, Clarence is all in.
Clarence is down to just a couple of chips.
And he's all in right away. He's got a
Clarence has a 4 deuce.
That's
Well, he's going all in because he's got pot odds. The pot has X number of chips in it, and it costs him so little. And if he waits one more hand, he's going to be out anyways. That'll be his big blind.
Ken Wagner almost came in because he had a 5 kicker with his deuce. I don't know.
Yeah, he was Hollywooding them. Let's see. Ken James has a king 5. He can either... I don't know. It's kind of a dribbly little situation. I guess
he called.
I wouldn't even call there. I would just fold. Let these other guys take care of business. He does have the button, so calling's okay. 7. What's the slow? 7 deuce.
7 deuce for Vandy. He's our chip leader.
He's a small blind. This is reasonable call.
Because he's getting the right pot odds.
Right. It's costing him very little for.
And he doesn't expect any of the other players to have a 7 or a deuce in their hand either.
This is he's going to take a free look with ace-6 of spades. That's a nice hand, but he's afraid of being overcoated. Somebody might have ace-jack or something. And
absolutely.
That's what he's thinking maybe Kenna has. He knows that Clarence just went in.
And Clarence has got to be happy he's getting the right pot odds.
Right. He's in there with 4 players.
Both still on the side.
With him and 3 players.
And Kenna James has got top pair kings here.
Ken is crushing the field in this hand. But let's see. It looks like Vandy's got an idea. Vandy has accumulated chips, by the way. This might look crazy to you at home, but he's playing aggressive poker. If he gets called by the king, which is probably going to happen, or if Kenna goes all in, he'll fold. Or maybe